All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to another stream. Uh, I don't really have a whole lot planned for this stream, if I'm being honest with you. Hey, how's it going? How's it going? Welcome in. I have no idea what I want to do for this stream. Honestly, I just kind of sort of launched OBS, put everything together, and then I'm just like, oh no, I don't have anything to play. At least I don't think so. Um, I got the Switch screen up. I have it connected. So why not? And I'm just scrolling through. So I'm sure I'll find something eventually. But till then, I guess we can just talk about whatever. I guess I need to work on my talking skills, anyways. So anywho, how's it going, Zoss? Have you heard of this amazing indie game called Omega Strikers? Yes, I have heard of Omega Strikers. No, I am not going to play it. At least not today, anyways. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna just take another break from that game. I mean, granted, Omega Strikers didn't make me nearly as angry as it did a long time ago. Like, it didn't make me nearly as angry. If anything, it left me more confused now. If anything, like, it's big booba anime waifu dami mommies, so it must be good. Yeah, I know. I main one of them. And I have not switched off yet. Maybe that's me hindering myself. I don't know, but been working out well for me so far. I mean, Octavia, right? Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. But anyways, yeah. Perhaps I should widen my horizon. Like, I should like expand a little bit, right? Not just play one character. But I mean, I like Asher, so. But I mean, come on. If I like a character, I'm gonna keep using them until I'm good at using them. Am I good at using them? No. But I'm better. I'm better than I was when I first got started. If anything, I'd say I'm decent. Decent. If I'm being, honest with myself here. You can't pay me enough to use Zentaro. I don't care how good that character is. My body actively rejects the thought of using Zentaro in any way, shape, or form. Like, I just won't do it. Find a game to play together, like Repo or something. Something fun and casual. I have golfing with your friends. I think we said we were gonna play that at some point, but I don't think we did. Oh, you do too? Nice. By the way, speaking of streaming, I have plans to try my hand at making some YouTube videos. Thing is, I have no idea what I want my first what my first video is going to be. If anything, I think that's like the hardest part, just deciding what game I really want to play. So I think I'm just gonna say, whatever. I'll just pick something, no matter what it is. Like I play so many different games. At the same time, there's so many other games that I haven't played yet. I'll join you a little bit if you want. Yeah, we can. Yeah, you can join in. But yeah, there's like so many different games that I play. It gets a little difficult to decide what game I really want to make a first video on. Maybe I can do one. Maybe I can do one on Mega Man, but I've been playing a lot of that lately. Just off stream in general. I don't know. That is something to think about. Let me see. I'm just looking through the just looking through my Switch games, see what I can put on here. I don't know. Like I said, I sometimes I have a hard time trying to decide what I really want to do. Actually, hang on. Let me go ahead and switch. Yeah, stream's a lot more low energy today because I didn't really hop on. I didn't really like have any plans on streaming today. If I'm being real with you. But I decided, you know, I haven't streamed in a few days. I haven't streamed in a few days, so you know what? Why not? Unfortunately, I also came in to stream without a single idea of what I want to do. I'm just kind of here flipping through. I don't know. I might play some Donkey Kong Country. That's something I can. That's something I can play. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see what else. Let's see what else we got here. You know, looking at all of this, you really start to realize that there are a lot of games that I've never seen before. Like, what the heck is a Jelly Boy? What is a Jelly Boy? I don't know what it is, but it was made by Ocean. And the only reason I know that company because I still have a Super Nintendo game called The Addams Family that was made by Ocean. Yeah, I still have my Super Nintendo games. Unfortunately, my actual Super Nintendo system is long gone. Sad, I know, very sad, but it was years ago. So now let's see. I've heard of Earthworm Jim. I've just never played it. Side Pocket. There's Kirby, although I can't read that. I can't read that either. Yeah, I know this one's Dodgeball because I actually tried it out for a little bit. Ninja Boy, etc. Or etc. I feel like there's a lot of people out there that know exactly what these games are. Just, I mean, I know Fatal Fury for sure. I know Battletoads. No Killer Instinct and Kirby's Avalanche. It's like the one game Kirby speaks in complete sentences I know of. Unless he talks in other games. I don't know. That's one series that I have never really fully played. That's Kirby. I feel like I should. Actually, you know what? I think I just got myself an idea. All right. I might make a nice little Kirby series. CNCW, basically a wrestling game. I tried this one a couple of times. I just don't know what it's called. It's basically a puzzle game. Breath of Fire. Oh, Breath of Fire 1, Breath of Fire 2, alright. F-Zero. A good old classic. And I wish they would make more F-Zero games. They were really good. F-Zero was really good. I mean, I wonder why they haven't made a new F-Zero yet. Well, a friend of mine told me that the reason why they haven't made another F-Zero game is because they don't have any ideas for it, or something like that. Which I think is ridiculous, because if they can basically make the same racing game but with a different skin, like 100 times, referencing Mario Kart, then I'm sure they can do the same thing with F-Zero, right? Yeah, I know Mario Kart is different with every installment of it. I know that. Still, it's still Mario Kart though. Yoshi's Island. This game I remember very vividly. The first time I played this game was on the Game Boy Advance. On the game, I had a Game Boy Advance SP, and I was fortunate enough to get my hands on Yoshi's Island, which is also called Super Mario World 2. And wow, that game could be. I mean, it's not difficult. Like, it's not, like Nintendo. It's not, as they call it, Nintendo hard, or whatever they say it, however they say it. But it does put it. It does test you a little bit. Especially the final boss. Good God, that final boss goes pretty hard. Not gonna lie. What do you call it? Oh, okay. Hang on, just a moment.
Vehicle. Hello?
Hello.
Bro, Oblivion Remastered looks so good. Looks so good.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. So Bethesda just like shadow dropped that on us. Like they just one morning dropped like an announcement trailer,
Mm-hmm.
and then like, oh yeah, it's probably not gonna come out for a few months, The game looks sick, but I get it, we gotta wait,
Yeah.
And at the very end, the screen fades to black. There's a dramatic pause. The tension is rising. And then, bam, available now. Flashes on. It's such a fat load.
Oh man, you gotta love it. You gotta love it when they do that.
Yeah, thank God nobody fucking leaked it. Thank you for not spoiling the fun for us.
Wow, I'm actually surprised that one went under the radar.
Yeah.
I guess no one was
Yeah.
really expecting it anytime soon.
Oh yeah, because we're all waiting for Elder Scrolls what 6, I think, because I think
Mhm.
5 is Skyrim. We're waiting for the 6th one to come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Man.
Oblivion Skyrim number 4. So that was one that came right before Skyrim. Or yeah,
Hmm.
like I really like Oblivion. I think the dungeons were definitely a little underwhelming. Like you can tell, it's very like reminiscent of like early 2000s RPG design when it comes to, like the dungeons. But
Yeah.
man, the quest, the map, the weapons, like the armor, the story, like the rest of it like slaps so hard. Soundtrack, like it kind of like carries, even if the
Yeah.
dungeons are kind of stale. Because the problem with the older dungeons is like you can get to the end of a dungeon, but then you have to run all the way back to the beginning. But at least with like Skyrim, all of the dungeons pretty much loop back around. So when you finish it, there's usually like a hidden door or something that, or like a switch, something that'll like reveal a pathway where you literally just walk straight back to where you were before.
Ah.
So it always loops back around. Or if it doesn't loop back around, you're able to like teleport or do something to like get you back to the beginning. So it always goes in full circle one way or another. So you don't have to like spend all that time backtracking once you finish it.
Yeah. Man. I know you're happy with that new announcement.
Yeah, dude, I'm
Oh
pumped.
man.
I haven't bought it yet, just because I'm waiting to see like gonna wait and watch like the reviews come in and see
Yeah.
how good it is. Because just because it's remastered doesn't mean it's good. Like people fuck up re-releases all the time, but
That is true.
so so far it looks like it's good. It's sitting at a 82% positive out of 23K reviews, so it's looking solid.
Yeah. Looking pretty good. Sounding pretty good.
Yeah. The only thing that bothers me about it is the company that remastered it. It's like for Vitros or something like that, some like random ass like name. And when they did the remaster, they weren't like, they were pretty faithful to the original, but one thing they changed was instead of male or female, they changed it to body type 1 and body
Oh, they were
type
doing.
2.
Oh, they're doing that now.
Yeah, they're doing that like DEI shit, and it's like, dude,
Oh.
come on, like like why?
I mean,
Like
we
it's a fantasy.
yeah, like we
Okay.
know what it is. Like you don't have to call it. You don't have to call it body type 1 or 2. Just say male or female. It's simple.
Yeah, and it's like in the attempt to be more quote unquote inclusive, they proceed to exclude basically everybody.
Wow.
And like where it becomes a problem or a potential issue is there are some quests in the dialogue that changes rather depending on what sex, gender, whatever you want to say, depending on which one you choose. So
Mhm.
there's a quest in the game where there's like a ring of women. They're like a ring of prostitutes basically, and they sleep with these men, like get their money, and then they like usually, depending who they are, they'll either like murder them or they'll just like steal all their shit, right?
Yeah.
And if you're a guy, they'll try seducing you and try like try like tricking you. But if you're a woman, then they will actually if you get on their good graces, they'll actually like offer to basically include you in the club, right? They'll like accept you as one of their own. So
Mhm.
if you have, so how is that going to change? If you're body type A or B, and even like in the dialogue when they refer to you, they obviously mention the fact that you're a woman or a man. So did they change the dialogue and the voice acting to say, well, you're a body type 1 or you're a body type 2, or did they leave that untouched? You know?
Hopefully they left it untouched. Otherwise, it would look pretty awkward being called a
Yeah,
body type 1 or 2 in a dialogue.
yeah. Or if they just constantly refer to you as they, it's just gonna be like, really? Like obviously, quest, you know, depending on what gender you are, like, matters a lot. You know, like, it dramatically changes that fucking quest.
Yeah.
It gives you very different, like, outcomes and rewards and shit, so... It's like... Yeah. Like, if you're gonna be, like, do the whole inclusive thing, then do what not Bethesda, do what happened in Baldur's Gate 3. So with Arrowhead, when they did BG3, you could completely customize your character however the fuck you wanted. You could have a big rack and a massive cock, or you could have, you know, conventional male or female features. You know, like you could basically Frankenstein your character. You can have him be like a weird lime green looking character, like make him look like a fucking Martian or something. Or you can make them just look like a normal person, or some kind of weird hybrid. Like there's the options were practically endless, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like you can adjust like their bust size, their ass, if they have a male body, a female body, or maybe genitals of both. Like it was a very like expansive or comprehensive like character creator. So if you wanted to have a character that was not like traditional, so to speak, then you could do that. But with this, it's just lazy. It's just, are you type 1 or type 2? But when you look at the type 1 or type 2, it's just literally ass and tits, or, you know, muscular, no ass and tits. It's like, they literally make the characters look like men or women. Even if it's not very, like, profound, you can still tell what they're going for. So it's like, then why didn't you just say male or female, or whatever? Like, why? So, I don't know, I feel like if you're going to do it, you gotta do it the way that was done in Baldur's Gate, where you just let people just make whatever the fuck they want, you know?
Yeah.
Because this, like, weird, half-baked garbage doesn't accomplish anything good. Like, you're just, like, virtue signaling and just looking like a dick, and you're just pissing off, like, the average gamer. Like, most people who play these type of games are not going to be the people who actually, like, want that kind of shit in their game, you know?
Yeah. True.
Like, a lot of the people who are, like, activists and, like, preach for this kind of stuff do not give a shit about these franchises, and half the time, if not more, they don't even play these fucking games.
That
So
is
it's like
very
you're
true.
appealing to a mob that doesn't, like, even though you're appealing to the mob, that's not even, like, your customer base. They're not even the people who really play these games. So why don't you just appeal to the people who do actually play your game? You know, your target demographic, like, your actual customer base. It's like, you don't give in to the mob. Like, don't give in to them. Because if you give them an inch, they're gonna take a fucking mile.
True.
It's like, if they don't like it, then let them fucking mod it. And mod the game the way they want to. You know?
Yeah.
And that's the problem, too, is that people tried modding this game already, like, on Nexus mods, to have, like, a male or female, just so you can swap it. And, like, literally within hours of the mod releasing, Nexus fucking banned it.
What? Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's insane. Like, yeah, Nexus mod is very, like, left-wing bias. Like, there's, like, Joe Biden, like, mods, but then, like, when Trump became president, they had, like, the Captain America Trump mod for Marvel Rivals, they instantly, like, struck that down within, like, hours. Like, anything like remotely right-wing or traditional conservative, whatever you want to say, gets, like, shut down, like, quick. But yeah, you can have a mod where, like, you know, you can have a lot of DEI or, like, anti-Trump mods. Those are fine, but the moment it's there, this pendulum swings the other way, it's, like, gone instantly. It's crazy. So that's why I don't use Nexus mods, because I want to, like, support a company that actually promotes people's, like, mods, whether you agree with it or not, you know?
Yeah.
Because mods are art, to me. If you ask me, mods are art.
They are.
And I don't want to suppress art. Like, I want people to be able to express themselves freely. Whether I agree with the art or its message or not, it doesn't matter. the fact is, it's still someone's freedom of expression that you're trampling on, and like I don't agree with that. Even if it's a voice or opinion I disagree with, they should still have the right to express themselves, you know?
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it. So that's why I don't use Nexus. I just use like other websites, because like even though Nexus is by far like the biggest platform and definitely the easiest one to use, but like at the same time I also want to be able to like use mods that like I actually want to use and not have to go through their very curated list, you know?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm in the middle of playing Punch Out now.
No, you're good. But Oblivion looks really good though, other than the controversy. But even then, it's like it wouldn't be a big deal if we could just literally mod it, you know?
Yeah.
You know, there's people on like X that are like, well, you know, it's not a big fucking deal. And it's like, well, if it's not a big deal, then why even change it in the first place? You know? Like, if it doesn't really matter, then there's really no incentive to change it if it's basically a non-issue. If you ask me.
Yeah.
Do I play Nunholy? Oh, dude. You gotta stream Little Misfortune. You gotta stream that. That game is fucking hilarious. It's really good, though. It actually is a good game. Not just because it's funny. It's sad, too, and very dark. It's dark, fun. Not, like, depressing dark, but it is definitely not, like, a happy-go-lucky game. It is definitely a bit dark, but it is hilarious, though. A little crude, but it's stream friendly. I think I streamed it on Twitch, like the whole thing, so.
I think I remember you telling me about it at one point. I just can't remember. My memory is horrible.
It's $20 right now, full price, non-sale. It's such a good game though. Sally Face is another really good game. That one's really sad though. That one's actually pretty dark.
Okay, Sally Face is a game I'm aware of.
I watched Jacksepticeye play it like ages ago.
Man, that's a YouTuber I haven't watched in a while.
Yeah, I watched it when like he was first releasing the episodes. Fran Bow, that's another one. I never got into Fran Bow. Fran Bow. Fran Bow is a creepy adventure game that tells the story of Fran, a young girl struggling with a mental disorder and an unfair destiny. 1, 2, 3.
Huh.
Alright. Fight! Oh my god. It looks very,
dark?
Yeah. I don't know what to make of this game. I'm looking through the screenshots right now. It gives some like Sally Face vibes. The reviews on there are overwhelmingly positive, like hella positive.
Must be some hidden beauty in the game that we're just not getting right now.
I might give it a try. Developers describe the content like this. This game contains disturbing images and scenes of explicit violence, gore, self-harm, sexual harassment, animal cruelty, body horror, mental illness, flashing images, and drug usage. These themes are presented through the creative thinking of Fran, a young child who undergoes trauma. The game is sprinkled with fantasy, innocence, and her endless curiosity. However, it may still be disturbing to some players. Discretion is advised.
Wow. Like, did they add enough? Did they add enough warnings? Oh my god.
I'm really seeing it. Looking at the screenshots, it's definitely does not look
friendly.
does not look. I don't know if I would consider this one stream friendly. I don't know.
Probably not.
I think it would be pushing it, but I can probably look and see if it is or not. Sally Face though, that game fucking slaps, dude. From what I remember, it was pretty fucking good. Delve into a dark adventure following the boy with a prosthetic face and a tragic past. Unravel the sinister mysteries of Sally's world to find the truth that lies hidden beneath the shadows.
Well. Alright, well, while you're looking that up, I'm getting beat up by a clown. Never mind, I beat the clown up. We're good.
I beat the clown up, we're good. His performance was a joke.
I mean, to be fair, he was juggling in the ring.
Huh.
You know, I mean, it was something.
It was something to behold, indeed.
Yeah, I just wish he wouldn't fling the balls in my face.
Yeah, I'm not taking that bait. Nope. Alright,
I'm not,
delve into oh, go ahead.
I mean, he was. Like, yeah.
He's flinging his big fucking balls in your face, bro.
I mean, I wouldn't call them big, but, you know.
Damn. Why you gotta do him like that?
He's a clown. He'll get over it. Anyways,
yeah.
Super Macho Man.
Delve into an unsettling adventure following the boy with a prosthetic face and a tragic past. In the first episode, Strange Neighbors, Sally Face and his father move into an apartment filled with odd tenants in an unfortunate crime scene. Little did they know what misfortune still awaits. Unravel the sinister mysteries of Sally's world to find the truth that lies hidden beneath the shadows. Features. Intriguing narrative will linger in your thoughts. Speak with the dead using handheld video game system, the Gear Boy. Handcrafted by a solo dev, including art, design, and music. Inspired by 1990s cartoons and personal nightmares.
What?
Bizarre characters, ponies, headbanging, and more. Episodes. The game is composed of 5 episodes in total. The first episode offers a short introduction to Sally Face, with the subsequent episodes greatly expanded upon. Gameplay. In this story-driven adventure game, players will interact with Sal's world and his nightmares. The main path typically requires casual effort. However, there are hidden layers to be uncovered that will invoke a bit of head scratching for those players up to the challenge. So, yeah, looks like that's about all they say. Still pretty cool, though.
Okay. Alright, I'm having to lock in a little bit on this guy.
Nah, you're good. Just looking through, searching through.
Never mind, I'm dead.
This game. I'm trying to see if I want to kid her or not.
Yeah, never mind. Super Macho Man just gave me brain damage. I'm out.
Rip.
Super Macho Man. Fight!
Okay. Hey, Brianna. How's it going?
Hey.
Just in time to see me getting smacked around by a giant man.
Getting smacked around by a giant man.
I mean, he is.
Bro, he's kind of got a nice ass, though. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, that would be the first thing you notice, huh?
Yeah.
Ouch.
1, 2, 3. Fight!
In Skibbity's name, we say Haktua. Okay, Zos, can you please
Alright.
ban? Can you please ban Brianna?
It's funny because I was actually just about to fucking do that.
Can you,
I was
can you
just
time
about
her?
to fucking do-
Can you time her out for a little bit? Sorry, we're gonna have to send you to the Shadow Realm for a little while for that. Like, no, wait. All right. Okay. Your one chance. Okay, your one chance at redemption. Why shouldn't we send you to the Shadow Realm for that?
Oh, it's too late.
It's
The
too late.
gavel's already struck. No due process on this one.
Oh man. Well, the
Alright.
Reaper has spoken.
I gave her a minute, but I can untime her real quick.
Oh, good. Okay. So you figured out how to not time someone out for like a decade?
No. Well, technically yes, but it's more like the solution came to me.
Oh, it did.
Yeah, so when I like click on her name and I can time her out, it just has like 10 seconds, a minute, 10 minutes, 30 minutes of custom, but I swear to God that was like never there before.
Oh wow. All right. Well,
There
we
you go.
found it.
You are free.
You are free. For now.
Just got it.
Yeah, you just got here. You somehow managed to get yourself timed out in record time. Oh wow.
I don't think I can wait, can I? Hold up.
Oh boy, Zaz is experimenting. Brace yourselves.
I cannot. Okay. Damn.
Okay.
I was gonna pin it anyway.
Oh.
But nah, damn.
Oh man.
Like, but I can do this though.
That was my most
Can
peak
do
message.
this. I can't do that.
You could just copy and paste. All right. Well, it's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to send you to the Shadow Realm now.
Oh god.
to send you. I'm gonna have to send you to off to the Shadow Realm.
But now
Oh.
it looks like you made it up. Nah, I just plagiarized it.
Oh man.
Fraud? I think hypocrite is the word you're looking for.
Hypocrite, fraud. It's all the same. It's all the same to me.
Simp.
Either one. Simp. Who you calling a simp?
Who are you calling a simp? Yeah, Dirty Dan and simp. Oh god, no!
I told you.
Like I'm in the mod view and I instantly just like the screen like goes to black and then when it reappears it is just like that ghost icon when you're like banned or timed out or whatever.
Oh man. Oh, so
Hold
that's
on,
what that
let me
looks like.
switch. Did you ban me or did you just time me out? No,
It's
you
just a
timed me out.
timeout.
Gotcha. Time out for another 9 fucking minutes. That's crazy.
What? Oh wow. Hang on. I was not trying to time. Well, I'm still here on the page, so after like a minute or something, I can just hit untime out. Or shoot, I can just do it now. Actually, hang on.
Gonna go on
And
strike.
should I just leave you on timeout then?
I demand equal rights and fair pay, better wages.
You can take these equal less while you're at it. All right. All right. You are free. You are free from the Shadow
I'm a
Realm.
free man.
You are a free man. For now.
For now.
For now. I don't know
I've
who
never
else.
felt so liberated in my life.
Yeah, being told I'm free for now. Oh man. Wow. Didn't think we'd have like 2 timeouts in the span of like three or 4 minutes, but here we go.
Oh, did it unpin the message? Oh, it did. That's crazy.
Oh wow. Okay.
Makes sense though.
Oh, Rihanna says, how did it feel?
How did it feel? It felt pretty great. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, yeah. Dark, painful.
Would I recommend the experience to anybody else? Probably not. Dark, painful, agony, melancholy, depression,
Rage, fury,
rage.
irritation, humiliation.
It gave me a rage boner.
Oh, did it now? Oh, did it now?
Can
You
I change my Twitch name?
why do I have a
Sorry,
feeling? Why do I have a
ADHD thought.
feeling I know what you're gonna
I'm not changing to rage boner.
name it? Okay,
for you
good.
now. That is not happening, dude.
Okay, good. I thought for a second.
No, hell no. I can change it again in 1 month. Okay.
Oh
So a whole
man.
4 weeks out.
Oh wow. Looks like Rihanna was kind of hoping you would.
Damn it.
Oh man, it's changing. It's changing the name to Rage Boner. What does this look like?
That is some anime shit, though. I'm not gonna lie. Instead of like
Oh.
a Nick Fury, it's Dick Fury.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That gives the Avengers a whole new meaning.
You know I can mute you from the stream, right?
That's fair.
Oh my god. I mean, hey, Black Widow's on the Avengers, so
Oh my god. Body type 1, 2, and then she's body type 3.
oh my god, what was that even?
It would just be 1 and 2 together.
Oh wow. I was like, speaking of anime. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Actually,
I
I
hope
re-
Rihanna's seen Kill la Kill. I hope she's seen it. It's such a good anime.
It really is.
That and Devil is a Part-Timer.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of which, I rewatched Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
I've never seen it. I heard it's okay, but I've never seen it.
It's by the same people. It's animated by the same people who animated Kill la Kill. So the animation is insane.
So it's done by Trigger.
Yeah, Studio Trigger.
Rock is a lady's modesty.
Anyone heard of Rock is a Lady's Bodice? Can't
I'm
say
gonna
I
look it
have.
What the hell? Let's see. Lalisa has to work hard to put up a facade of being a cultured and sophisticated student in order to win the school's prize title of Noble Maiden, which includes giving up her dream of playing the guitar that she got from her biological father. However, a twist of fate begins, her together with a fellow student, not gonna pronounce that weeaboo name, Chad, and she discovers Chad's secret love for drums and rock music. After taking up her guitar once again, Lisa and Chad begin to secretly indulge in their love for rock music. So I read a little bit of it before I started being out loud. Basically, this chick's dad looks like he dies or something. So her mom gets remarried, and yeah, I guess she gets married into a rich family. And of course, they expect her to be all ritzy and stuff, but secretly she's kind of like a punk girl. So she's just trying to balance her two lives, basically.
Mm-hmm.
She's trying to live her life without other people knowing it. Because obviously, if everyone else knew, that'd be bad. So
Yeah.
yeah, she's
Yeah.
trying to be act all proper at school, get her noble title or whatever, but then secretly she's Vice. It's basically Vice if she went to private school and her parents were rich.
Brianna said, I think it just came out last month.
Gotcha. Yeah. The manga dropped in 2022. The anime dropped in April of 2025. So yeah, literally this month.
Yo, speaking of manga, I saw one that was like a there's really no other way to describe it except the revenge manga. About this lady who basically her son was bullied to his death by some students. These students were I think they were kind of they were trying to push him off a building or something like that, and he ended up getting hit by a truck or something like that. And
that's not sad.
And his mom decided to get revenge on the students that did that. And oh boy, the lengths she went through to make them pay. Oh boy. I'll say this. I think, in my opinion, the coldest moment in that anime, I mean not anime, but in that manga, was she chained one of these students in this tank and was basically gonna drown them.
What
until,
the hell?
however, this person did have a chance to escape. However, they had to get the combination right to unhook their handcuffs. So they could get out. They could get out that way, or they could saw their hand off. So there were two options there. The combination was the date of their biggest mistake.
God damn it.
So if they knew the date of their biggest mistake, that was the combination to get out of those handcuffs. They realized, hey, it must have been the date that that boy was killed. So they put in that date. But it was wrong. The combination was wrong.
It was actually the day they were born.
Yes, actually.
Really? No way.
Yeah. the lady said the date, the combination was the date of your birth.
Damn, that's savage. That, like, I was just joking. I didn't think it was real. Damn.
You hit it right on the mark.
Well,
That's exactly what you said.
well, if I was in that anime, I would have lived. I would've been okay.
Oh man, I don't know if you would have lived the other bits of torture you had for the other students though. It
I don't
was-
know. My luck's feeling pretty good right now. Might get myself a lotto ticket.
And she, I think in one of them, she tied one of the students up and just let a whole bunch of bugs just eat away at them. Or
That sounds like a Tuesday afternoon in Australia. Just saying.
Oh
That
man.
does not seem like anything new.
Well, yeah. I mean, she just dropped the. I mean, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've seen it. Since I've seen the manga, I think she dropped the like a crap ton of bugs on her or something like that. I can't remember what exactly kind of bugs they were, but she was not having a good time. I can tell you that for sure. Also, what the heck is going on in the in the chat? Hang on. Like Brianna says, your Ray's having a meltdown. You like, oh, you, nuh-uh. What the heck did I miss? Oh, y'all are talking
Yeah.
about Vice?
Well, we're talking about the anime.
Oh yeah, that's right. We said the character was basically like Vice in a private school.
Yeah. Why can I not pin that message? Did I lose my pinning privileges? Oh, I think I lost my mod privileges in Oh, Jesus
Wait,
Christ.
what? Wait, really?
I'm not a mod
did not-
anymore.
Wait, I didn't. I hit like Twitch. What are you doing? I hit time.
Man.
I hit timeout, and you just go and unmod them.
I love how I'm like, man, I would really love like some
Hold
better
up.
working conditions. I want some, equal rights. And you're like, oh yeah, that's cute. How about you get fucking fired instead? All right.
Oh man. All right, hang on. Okay, there we go.
Ichiro, I'm not gonna lie. I thought that said Ichiro takeout.
I
I'm
mean,
not gonna lie.
well, it's better than being called Zebrahead.
Yeah, because it's T-A-K. Oh my god, I can't talk. T-A-K-E-O-V-T, right?
Oh yeah, I can see
So,
how
like,
that
the
the V looks like the
the
V
V-
kind of looks like a U.
Yeah. So I was like, Ichiro takeout? What? Did you open like a sushi bar? Like, what the fuck?
Haven't you heard Royal's been trying to eat me?
I mean,
So yeah. Yeah, there you go.
which one's that? Is that the one where you like, would you hug?
Say what?
Is that the character where you sent me a screenshot of her and you said, "Would you hug?"
Oh
that
no!
her?
Oh no! That was Genna.
Gotcha.
Royo's the one who pops in the stream every now and then.
Oh, hold on. I gotta look at the lore. Give me a second. About to pull full on FNAF mode on this bitch. Give me a second. If I could just find your fucking channel
Royo's-
stream.
I mean-
No, server. God.
Royo popped up in my in our general chat every now and then. I don't think I wrote.
Oh, Roy. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't think I wrote down any lore for Genna yet. I mean, I have lore for it. I just haven't put it in challenges yet.
Gotcha.
Also,
You know,
tell me
it's
if
really nice that you added some furries to your story. You have some furry representation with Roxy.
I mean, I feel like my story has like more and better representation than like 90% of shows you see nowadays.
I don't know.
It's just-
I'm only seeing one character of color, so he might not fit it, but... Oh, I'm sorry. There's two actually.
Yeah, I'm about to say, what are you talking about?
There's like peanut butter, and then there's like milk chocolate, and then the others are like sour cream as shit.
Well, I mean, some of them are paler than most.
Yeah, I think my favorite design is I would be Kaya. I'm guessing that's how you pronounce that. K-A-I-Y-A.
Yeah, Kaya.
She's got that like Yuri vibe. I dig that. I like it.
Mhm. Yeah, the thing with Kaya, actually, you know what? This might be a good time for me to actually talk about some of my characters. That's something to yap about for a while.
Oh boy, get ready, guys. We're getting a Savage Slayers lecture presented by yours truly. All right, strap in, boys.
Okay, yeah, Kaya is a she's basically the shy one. She wants to be brave, but you know, it's obviously easier said than done, especially in that type of environment, right? So, the thing is though, she is a lot more vicious than she gives herself credit for. She can be, anyways. You just have to. You just kind of have to push her in the right direction. Even though if you push her in that direction, she may end up going off the deep end a little bit. She doesn't have much. She doesn't have much of a temper, but she's a good example of why you really shouldn't mess with the shy, quiet types. They might explode on you, and Kaya is a good example of that. She doesn't just get angry; she snaps. So it's kind of hard to get her to snap, considering she tries to avoid confrontation at all times. You really have to try to get her angry.
Mm-hmm.
But she's skilled in using her abilities. She's just scared. At least for now, anyways. She starts to get a little bit braver later in the story. You know, she just needs some good guidance. That's pretty much that's all really. Things are still being fleshed out with the character, obviously. So. What else can I talk about?
I mean, I want to know what's up with the freak with the shark teeth over there, bro.
Oh, Genna.
Yeah, her name reminds me of Guinness, like the
Oh,
alcohol.
I thought you were about to say like the world record book. I see though.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, Genna. No, yeah, I see it.
Wait, is it Genna or Getta? Like D or N?
N.
Okay, Genna.
Hmm.
Oh my god. She's never gonna give you up. Oh god. God
How
damn
hard?
it.
How hard did it take? How long did it take you for you to think that up?
Honestly, it took me longer to say it, because my brain was like protesting. It was revolting the whole time.
He's like, you tried everything in your power to stop yourself.
I tried so hard, but I couldn't.
You just had to.
The cringe was too strong.
Just had to. And now we're stuck with it. Thank you.
Jeez.
Oh man. But yeah, Genna is an interesting case. Cause okay, so you know how the Shadow Slayers, their job is basically to, slay shadow demons. And basically Genna is a shadow demon. But there's a catch here. She's an artificial shadow demon. Meaning she's
Interesting.
not real. She was created by the rogues in their research facility after many
So she
failed
wasn't like
attempts.
born as such.
Yeah. She was
Well-
created by the rogues after many failed attempts for them to capture an actual shadow demon and control it.
Mhm.
So they figured they will go ahead and try to create their own instead. And it took a lot longer for them to do that than they would like to admit. It took them years to finally get it going. And they actually did manage to do so. However, they also gave Genna some of Tokiko's DNA as well. Hence why she's so unhinged.
So if they tried capturing one but couldn't, and they made their own, and I'm assuming you needed some kind of like DNA sample, probably a sizable sample if you were to do something like that.
Well, yeah,
Where
it took
did
them.
they get it from? If you couldn't capture one, or assuming they couldn't capture one, I don't know, maybe they did.
I mean, they were
Assuming
trying to
they
capture.
didn't, where did they get?
I mean,
where
they were
did get
trying
the
to
DNA
capture.
samples for it.
I mean, they were trying to capture a shadow demon so that they could control it. But since the shadow
Right.
demons constantly kept breaking out of their control and running haywire, they couldn't exactly do anything with it. So if I had to say, they could have gotten some of their DNA from some of the fallen shadow demons.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. And of
I
course,
mean, you can preserve DNA for a long time, even if the creature's been dead for a little bit. So yeah, I mean, you could definitely do that. I was just
Mhm.
curious. I was like, where do they get the DNA from then? If they can like actually get one and keep one, but no, that makes sense.
yeah. And they gave it some of Tokiko's DNA, I guess, for because Tokiko is a pretty wild slayer, as you know. So why not give the shadow demon the DNA of a very wild and violent person? And this shadow demon has an ability that makes it quite powerful. It can absorb energy. So think of like Cell from Dragon Ball, but to a bit of a more, I suppose, disturbing degree. So she has basically 3 ways of absorbing energy. She can either grab and hold you and just drain you of your energy. You might want to rethink that little hug thing, by the way, in that case. She can grab someone's energy blast and absorb it that way. Or she can use her favorite method, just straight up eat you. Yeah, those teeth aren't for show. She will actually eat you. So, Rihanna, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Why are you playing along with this?
Oh, I don't think she was here for it. I don't think she was here for the joke. I mean, she dodged a bullet, to be fair, but like,
Yeah.
damn.
Well.
I'm never gonna give you. I can't. I can't.
Why?
I said I wouldn't do this to myself. Yeah, I could not finish it. I tried. I was like, no. My brain like fucking aborted.
Yeah, you... I
Oh,
said,
thank God.
Thank God. Oh.
God is real.
Oh
That's all the
boy.
proof we need right there.
Oh boy. Somewhere out there, Genna is cringing out of her skin. Oh man.
We're gonna.
You wanna ward her off. There's your way to do it.
Oh my God. Imagine if that's actually how she gets defeated in the fucking story.
She cringes so hard that she just fades away. Oh wow. Oh.
She's too strong. We must deploy the nuclear option. No, Master Shifu, you wouldn't. Yes,
Yes.
I must.
Genna, come here.
I must harness the power of cringe.
Oh my god.
He fucking like takes a stand, you know, like tall and proud. He braces himself for impact. He says those unholy of words. I am never gonna give you up. And then just fucking like just a nuclear bomb just irradiates from his chest, destroying himself along with her. In the ultimate act of self-sacrifice, he saves the city of Townsville. God bless this man.
Oh my god.
He did what none of us could ever dream of doing.
Being cringe.
Yeah, that's all I got. Being cringed. God bless this man. He sacrificed himself so we all may live to see another day.
So we may all live to see another skibbity toilet.
God bless. So we may hawk to another day.
Rihanna says peak. Oh,
It's the only
man.
acceptable cringe is when you defeat a fucking supervillain.
Oh my god, I don't know why that reminded me of that that enemy from Dragon Ball named Janemba. And
Janemba? The fuck?
it's like it's this demon who literally has the ability to practically warp and distort reality. Like you could
God damn.
Like you could turn a rock into a sword and just use it and all that. You can, like teleport into like digital blocks and show up behind you and just completely destroy you in any kind of way. Like
Sound like bro has some kind of like wall hacks. Just
oh
saying.
yeah. And you want to know how they were able to defeat him? Well, maybe. Well, not so much as defeat him, but like damage him.
Mhm.
They just insult him. Insults.
Surely not. Surely not.
It seems like insults were one of the best ways to do some damage to him. However, the way they actually destroyed him was a lot cooler, though. It took Goku and Vegeta fusing into Gogeta and using the Stardust Breaker to put an end to him. Okay, looks like Brianna wants to go back to the Shadow Realm for a little while.
So basically, they just cyberbullied him to death.
Pretty much, yeah. If you really think about it,
Jesus
that's
Christ.
basically. Well, I mean, I don't think the insults enough were enough to kill him. They actually had to use a full-on attack to do it.
Mhm.
That attack was Stardust Breaker. It's basically just one big rainbow ball of stardust that purifies evil. And since Janemba was basically made from all the sins of like it's basically made from evil, like just pure evil. I won't go into like the whole lore of it because it has something to do with this washing machine that cleanses souls of all their evil.
What the hell is this show, dude? What is this shit?
That's one thing you can say about Dragon Ball, that they have an imagination. They have one heck of an imagination.
Is that what we're gonna call it? Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, and that machine broke down, and all the evil started to like erupt from it, and took over this one poor soul who just so happened to be nearby, and turned him into Janemba.
Gotcha.
Hmm. Yeah, Dragon Ball is one heck of a franchise. Oh man, don't even get me started on Broly. I mean, I'm pretty sure you know who Broly is, but at this point, everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like super familiar with Dragon Ball, but like, yeah, I mean, I've heard the character. I'm somewhat
Yeah.
familiar.
Yeah, there's like two Brolys. There's the one from Super, and there's the Broly from Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z's Broly is just one big traumatized soul in a massive body. Oh, good God. Surviving getting stabbed as a baby, and then surviving a planet exploding. Yeah, one would say he is deeply traumatized.
Excuse me.
Ah, bless you.
Sorry. I tried muting my mic, but there was no time for that one. It just like snuck up on me. Ugh. That's the power of Broly right there. Made me
Yeah.
sneeze.
Broly makes you sneeze.
God damn it.
Oh man. But yeah, getting back on the topic I was on before I derailed myself. Talking about Genna. Yeah, she's a surprisingly. I like to say that she's a bit of an interesting character, especially when I'm planning a what you can consider a heel face turn for her. If you're familiar with what that is.
No, but I'll just pretend I do.
A heel.
No, what is it?
Okay. It's basically a wrestling term. A face is a good guy, and a heel is a bad guy. A heel face turn is basically a bad guy turning into a good guy.
Oh. Gotcha.
And you-
So
and
it's
you
not
know-
like a redemption arc.
Yeah. Except I'm actually gonna put in the arc. Not gonna forget the arc. We need the arc. We can't really Steven Universe this, you know.
Oh my god. Going and started on that shit. dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, you know about it
James
too. You know about it too.
Yeah, and it gets worse. Like when you watch Steven Universe, was it like Future? I think.
Yeah, to Steven Universe Future. That
Yeah,
one's
it
that
gets
is what I
fucking
was,
worse. Dude.
that's when it was at its worst.
Yeah, like I hate. Okay, hold on. Before I spoil the shit out of this, Brianna, have you seen Steven Universe? If not, if you have not seen it all the way through, do you intend on finishing it? Because if you have not seen it and you plan on finishing it, I will not. Okay, you have.
Oh, you have?
Good, because I don't want to
Alright.
like spoil it.
Okay. Alright.
Alright. You know what fucking kills me about that fucking show?
Mm.
The fact that the end, basically, the bad guys are defeated by saying, hey, hate is bad, don't be mean. And they're like, oh shit, dog, you right. Don't bully. Nah, you right. Like, that's really all it is. Like, if you think about it.
Yeah, that's literally it. That's literally it. You say don't do this, cry a little, then all of a sudden, problem solved.
Yeah.
Like, where's the arc?
Yep.
Like, it's called a character arc for a reason. They have to go on a bit of a like a bit of an internal and sometimes external journey here.
Well, like, Lapis had a arc.
Yeah, yeah.
Peridot had an arc.
Yeah, those are actual arcs.
Hell, Amethyst had an arc getting over the fact that she was, well, not quite like the others. She was special.
Yeah.
She had a fucking arc. Like, pretty much everyone did one way or another. But then, for some reason, with the fucking diamonds, they're just
Yeah,
like,
the diamonds.
Don't be an asshole. And it's like, oh, damn, well, why didn't anybody
I'm
say
like-
that sooner? I
I'm
guess I hadn't
like-
thought of that.
I'm like, didn't the diamonds commit a whole bunch of atrocities? I feel like if you're going to have a redemption arc, you might not want to leave out the arc part here. Like,
Yeah.
you're like, they really expect for us to like to believe that these diamonds who committed a whole bunch of atrocities you can just change just like that. Apparently so, because they wrote it in there. But I mean, like, come on now.
Yeah. Like, when you think about it, it makes no sense, right? Because
Yeah.
you have this fucking alien race that has spent, I think, like, what, hundreds of thousands of years or something, like, either tens of thousands or like hundreds of thousands, I forget, but they've been there for like thousands of years, or been around for that long, let alone not just Earth, but just period.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, there's all the goddamn dinosaurs, and their whole species or race is just conquering. Like, they're intergalactic conquerors. They're colonizers. Like, they travel, they travel the cosmos, conquering, like, whole galaxies, right?
Yeah.
One planet at a time. Whether it's for, like, resources or just for a new home world, to raise their kids, like the nurseries, all kinds of shit. So it's like, when you have this ancient alien species and their whole thing is like conquering like fucking whole galaxies for ages, do you really think that they're gonna change their ways just like that, just a flip of a dime?
Yeah,
Just with
right.
a mild scolding in the song? Like,
Yeah.
no, the White Diamond has been there for, like, probably older than the goddamn planet Earth. Like, why the fuck would she magically just change her ways out of nowhere?
Right. Like, it makes no sense. It makes no sense as to why a song and some tears. That's all it takes.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's so sad. That's why I say when it comes to me doing like character arcs for my character, I don't want to leave out the arc part because the first thing that came to mind was Steven Universe, and I want to avoid that as much as possible.
Yeah.
Like there has to be like an actual journey going on here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm. My God.
Well, it's like that's what gives your story substance. That's what allows people to really like connect with your characters and be invested into them, to grow with them,
Yeah.
right? When and like honestly, it's just not how the world works either, man. Like people don't just magically change. Change is hard, and fighting for things that are worth it in your life is even harder.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, unfortunately, our reality isn't a fucking Disney movie where you can just do a song number or two and have like a day's journey and then you fix your issues, you know? It's like, nah, shit takes a while to get through or improve. And it's like, how do you have all these characters that go through like an entire like season or two worth of growth? And then for these guys, they go through like 2 episodes, if that.
Mm-hmm. And
Or like,
hey, a good example of a pretty good character arc, believe it or not, is Vegeta from Dragon Ball. He started out as oh boy, he was ruthless, he was brutal, he was determined to just he has taken a lot of lives. He has destroyed planets. He's done a whole lot of horrible things. And it took him like boy. Let's see. I think it wasn't up until the Cell Saga until he was actually being looked at as not quite evil. Like he's bad, but he's not like evil.
yeah.
And then it took the Majin Buu arc, which was like Z's final arc, for him to actually do something selfless, which was sacrifice himself to try to save the planet.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the man blew himself up to destroy the villain.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't work because Boo built himself back together. But, I mean, he tried.
Wow, that's a slap in the face.
Yeah, Majin Buu is crazy. He's a crazy villain. But
All he had to do was just say a simple sentence, just a few words. He didn't have to kill himself.
would you believe me if I told you Hercule basically managed to get Majin Buu to stop killing?
I mean, I don't really know what half those characters are, so yeah,
Okay,
I
so-
definitely believe it.
Hercule, or as he usually goes by the name Mr. Satan, he's basically one of the weakest characters in the Dragon Ball series. A total joke, if I'm being honest with you. And Majin Buu at the time basically having the mind of a child. All Hercule had to do was say, Boo, killing people is bad, It's wrong. And Boo is like, so you're saying I should stop killing people? He's like, yeah, that would be really nice. And he's like, okay, I'll stop. And
Wow,
Hercule's
what a Steven Universe ending right there.
Is-
God
is-
damn.
But yeah, it's a Steven Universe ending, but as you can see, there's still plenty of arc left.
I guess, yeah.
Which means something else happened. So there was these two. Okay, so basically the arc could have ended there if it weren't for these two idiots who shot who shot Boo's dog.
Oh, John
And-
Wick? What the fuck? Damn, everything just derives from Dragon Ball. Holy shit. Dragon Ball's like the center of all like fiction.
It feels like it. It really does feel like it. And no, Hercule, he did not like it. He did not take too kindly to that at all. So he took out those gunmen, and he ended up getting well, he won, surprisingly. I mean, it was about time he showed off that he actually is the world's martial arts champ. Unfortunately, one of those guys actually came back and shot him. Thankfully, Boo can heal. He can heal people, but he was so angry and so like distraught over everything that had happened that he literally started steaming, and that steam manifested into like an evil version of himself being expelled out of him, and it looked like a skinny gray version of him. And so now Boo and Skinny Boo over here are having a stare down like, what is going on here? And Skinny Gray Boo ended up beating the ever-loving daylights out of the original Boo. Okay, so saying all of this sounds absolutely ridiculous. I understand.
Yeah, you're kind of losing me here on this one, bro. Like, Skinny Boo Boo beats a Skinny Boo, which then turns him into Skinnier Boo, which then is thin enough.
I should
where
probably
he
mention.
actually outpace the original Boo. So because now he's so fast because he's skinny, he basically beats up regular Boo, which then turns him into Skinny Boo, which then makes him faster than the original Skinny Boo, and then he wins again. It's like, what the fuck? I made all that up, but like, what the fuck? That's what it feels like.
I should probably say, Majin Buu has at least maybe six transformations. Let me see. There's Fat Buu, which is basically his base form, which is what he is, like throughout, like the beginning of the Majin Buu arc. There's the Evil Buu, which is the steam, which he was manifested from that steam. Then Fat Boo tried to turn Evil Boo into chocolate, since that's one of his abilities. That little antenna he has on his head, he can use that to turn people into candy. Fat Boo tried to use that against Evil Boo. Evil Boo blew a strong wind from his mouth to turn that beam back around at Fat Boo and turn him into chocolate instead. Evil Boo eats Fat Boo, and he turns into Super Boo, which is his third transformation. And from that moment,
shit like this is why I love fucking Dragon Ball. Shit
Well,
like this is why.
I feel like if you were to see it yourself, it would start to make a lot more sense. Because the way I'm saying, I'm basically giving you like the clip, like the Cliff Notes version of it. Like if you were to see it yourself, it would probably make a lot more sense. Because saying it out loud, it sounds like a fever dream. Sounds like a drug-induced fever dream.
Something.
Yeah, like Dragon Ball Z, and just a Dragon Ball franchise in general, is like massive. And a lot of people, myself included, really love Dragon Ball to the point where we almost know just about everything there is to know about Dragon Ball. The only issue is though, fan base can get kind of rabid sometimes. So, you know, and some of them will willingly omit like information that's been plainly given to them just to, you know, say this or that happened. There's that. But yeah, clearly Dragon Ball's been doing something right to have such a huge fan base. I guess it's the fact that it's not afraid to be weird. That's probably it. And somehow it manages to work. Not saying the writing is perfect. As you can tell, it's not perfect. But it's definitely exciting. I just wish, you know, a lot more people would look at Dragon Ball outside of just all the fancy fights that go on. Because obviously there's more to it than that. It may not seem like it on the outside, but there are a lot of people who say that Dragon Ball is just a bunch of pointless fighting. No, not really. Every fight has a purpose. They just can't look past the flying and the energy blast, the fists flying everywhere, knocking through mountains and all that. You really just have to watch the anime. The reason for them fighting is all there.
Yeah, there's like so much with Dragon Ball. I'm sure it's awesome. I mean, if it wasn't, then why would it be so popular and run for so long, right? But like, I don't know, man. So there's so much shit.
Yeah, I understand. Hey, if I were to recommend, if anything, I would recommend watching Dragon Ball Z Kai, since it's basically, you know, Dragon Ball Z without all the fillers. You'll get caught up real quickly.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't usually watch the super long anime like that. Just because, like, my life's already kind of busy enough as it is, and then when you have all of those anime, it's so much, you know.
Yeah, I
Like,
see that. I hear you.
You have like all those anime that are like hundreds of episodes. Like, you know, imagine trying to watch like Dragon Ball or One Piece, you know, or like Bleach. It's like there's so many episodes. Even if you skip the filler and you just, you know, stick to like the core or important episodes, it'll still take you ages to get through it, you know.
Well, yeah, that is true. Dragon Ball is a pretty long anime. It's nowhere near as long as One Piece, but it's still a pretty long anime. Yeah. Still though, I think it's worth it in my opinion. I think it's worth at least, you know, watching maybe a couple of episodes a day, calling it or so. Like I said, it's still gonna take a long time to finish. But
Yeah.
But that's just Z. That's not really even counting like Super, like Dragon Ball Super or anything like that.
Oh God.
I mean, and to be honest, there aren't a whole lot of people who like Dragon Ball Super anyways. So I mean, I don't really have too much of an issue with it, but I know a lot of other people do. So I don't know. I will say this: I do understand why people think Super Saiyan God is a bit of a waste of a transformation. I do see that.
I don't know what that is, but you know what? God damn it, you're right. That shit is fucking pointless. Shame on you, writers. Shame on you.
Oh wow, I'm
I
surprised you
don't
don't.
know what that is.
Wow, I'm actually kind of shocked. You haven't seen Super Saiyan, like it's like it's like Goku but with blue Super Saiyan hair.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I mean, I seen that. I just didn't know that was his name.
Yeah,
The
there was.
Sonic Goku. Gotcha.
Yeah, there's like two versions. There's him with his like base hair but it's red, and then there's like his Super Saiyan hair and it's blue.
Gotcha. Where does the yellow version come in, or is that Sonic?
That's just regular Super Saiyan.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. And let me just say, his regular Super Saiyan transformation was probably one of the biggest moments in Dragon Ball history. If not just straight up in anime history. People were all over it.
Hmm.
I mean, understandably so. Goku basically watched his friend get killed by Frieza, and he got so angry he transformed.
Dude, imagine having to name Frieza. Sounds like some like Go-Gurt product.
You'll be happy to know that a lot of names in Dragon Ball are like puns of something. Like
Yeah, well, isn't like one of the characters named after underwear? It was like a foreign word that like meant underwear.
Boma, I think.
Yeah, something like that. It was like French or something. I don't know, it was like some other language, but it meant like underwear. It's just like kind of all kinds of crazy shit with their names.
To be honest, her last name is Briefs, so
Oh my god.
I think her mom's name is literally Bra.
Jesus
I can't
Christ,
remember. I
dude.
can't quite remember, but yeah, her whole family is named after underwear. Meanwhile, all the Saiyans are named after vegetables.
Really?
Yeah, Goku's real name, his real Saiyan name is Kakarot, and I don't think it takes much to know what that's a play on.
Yeah.
Vegeta,
Interesting.
yeah, Vegeta's name is literally just vegetable.
Yeah.
Broly, broccoli. You got kale and cauliflower. Yeah, there's like the whole like all the Saiyans are named after vegetables of some type.
And one's like named after a fucking freezer.
Yeah. Apparently, they're a race called like Frost Demons or something like that. So you have Frieza, you have his big brother Cooler, literally.
Are you joking? Like, is
Nope,
that actually his name?
That's his actual name.
Dude, the more I hear these names, the less I want to watch it. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
you have you have Frieza's father. His name is King Cold.
Motherfucker.
So...
It's like, alright, we need to come up with a new character's name. And it's like Tampa. Like Tampa the city? No, like tampons. Oh. Tampo. There you go. That's better.
Yeah.
Like, see, it's that easy, bro.
You got the in Dragon Ball Super, the gods of destructions and the angels that accompany them, they're named after alcohol.
What the fuck?
You got Beerus, Whis, named after whiskey.
God damn it.
Yeah, Champa.
Oh, I Oh, they meant like yeast, because yeast is like really important in like alcohol production. You know.
I'm honestly shocked there's no one with that name yet. Oh man. You have a classic Dragon Ball character named Lunch.
A lunch, like Lunch.
Yeah.
Bro, they're not trying anymore.
I mean, to be fair,
They're pulling up word of the day on like Merriam dictionary, dude.
okay, to be fair, this character existed when Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super was just Dragon Ball. Like this was like when they were when they were first starting off. And in and for some reason, like that's her name in one language, but in like an English dub, her name is Launch, like launching something. Which
why?
I mean, I guess in a sense it kind of makes it makes some sense when you consider like what she does. Like she's just a regular girl with fluffy blue hair. And she's like probably one of the nicest and the kindest people you'll ever meet. Until she sneezes. Then for some reason her hair turns yellow and she becomes she becomes like just brutal and horrible. And very, very, very prone to pulling out a gun and shooting you.
What the fuck is this show?
Probably one of the best, probably one of the greatest animes out there.
This sounds like the best but also worst show ever made.
Like, yeah, it's like
lines of cocaine that writers do every session.
I mean, it was all from the brilliant mind of Akira Toriyama.
He passed away, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Unfortunately.
Oh, rest in peace.
Like he really went all out for the with the Dragon Ball series. Like they're like when you try to explain Dragon Ball and everything that goes on to someone who doesn't really know what it is, it sounds like an actual drug-induced fever dream. But then you watch it, and all of a sudden something, while it's still weird, starts to make sense. That's why it's like, you know, and plus I'm not really all that great at explaining things anyways, so obviously it's going to sound even worse coming from me. But you know, once you actually see like maybe an episode or two of either one, really, whether it's the OG Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z, things start to make a little bit of sense. And like I said, I would recommend Dragon Ball Z Kai, since you know it basically erases all the filler, and it's just, you know, the parts that matter. So, and even then, Dragon Ball actually has some really good fillers. So it's really up to you, honestly.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah. I might get to it one day. It's just like there's already like other anime that we're trying to fucking watch.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah, you definitely have to set aside some time for Dragon Ball, because like I said, it's a bit of a long anime. So,
for sure.
so yeah, I got you.
I'm currently scrolling through apartment interiors. Oh, you actually might not know this. So my partner and I, we were looking at apartments because we're getting ready to move out where we are now, and we did find an apartment. We applied. we were approved, and our moving day is July 18th.
Oh, okay.
So it's not gonna be for another month and a half, give or take.
Mm-hmm.
But we where we are now, we mostly live out of a bedroom.
Yeah.
Just because there's we're renting one room, another person's renting another room, and then the owner has a kid, so they have the third room, and then of course the owner has the master bed. So
Right.
everyone is renting like one room essentially, and we don't have. When we had the apartment fire at the last place we were at, we lost pretty much all of our furniture and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of worked out in a really weird way because it was like, oh, that now we don't have to worry about fitting all of this stuff somewhere because we don't really own anything. So for big anyway.
Yeah.
But now that we're moving back out on our own, we have to buy a couch. We have to buy lamps and other things, some general furniture. Like we have a dining room table, but we don't have dining room chairs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the only reason we have a dining room table is because my family moved recently and they didn't have room to take it with them. So I inherited it. I acquired it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so it's just we have a bunch of shit that we're probably gonna have to get, because we just haven't been in our own place in a while, or truly a place. Excuse me, sorry. Goodness, pardon me. We haven't had a place of our own really for a while. But so since we're kind of starting over from scratch, we're taking the time to look at interiors of homes and apartments to just kind of get an idea of what style we might be wanting to go for.
Yeah. Yeah.
No way is that a fucking table. So I'm seeing a coffee table, and it literally looks like a whole stack of 2x4s.
Wow.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 8 tall and 1, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 8 by maybe 6 or 7.
Mm-hmm.
And it's literally a bunch of 2x4s in a pile, but then there's metal banding that holds it all together. So it literally just looks like a shipment of 2x4s as a dining room table. It's the craziest shit.
Huh.
I've never seen that before. What the fuck? I mean,
Wow.
It's creative. It's it's lazy. I mean, it's not. I imagine that would not be hard to fucking make. Just buy a bunch of 2x4s, cut them up into your desired length, and then just stack them. And if they're loose, obviously, so then you just take some metal banding, from a metal bander, and you just you just band them together. There's just 2 metal straps holding it all together, and then it looks like they screwed in some legs on the bottom. And yeah, it's a fucking coffee table.
Boom! You got
Truly
yourself a
different.
table. Stack some 2x4s
Yeah.
and call it a day.
I mean, that's
What is
creative.
What the heck is this? Best viewers on streamboo.com. Remove the space. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Bot. Now enjoy the Shadow Realm.
No, don't be mean to him.
I got no love for this bot.
Bro, he's
Yeah.
just trying to promote his super awesome streamboo.com.
You can promote it from the other side of hell.
Side of hell.
I don't know where that came
Jesus.
from.
God
Uh.
damn. Someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed, chose violence. Enjoy browsing Stream Boo in hell, bitch. Click. Fucking sends with the Shadow Realm. It's like, holy shit.
And there we go. I think it still kind of shows up on my stream, but they won't anymore. That's all that matters. All right. Okay.
Trying to see how I want to word this.
Also, I think I may have made a bit of a mistake. I don't know if this is gonna bite me in the butt in some random stream. Yeah, I might have made Brianna a mod as well.
Oh my god. Why? What is wrong with you?
Wait, maybe she
Duped
doesn't.
us all.
Maybe she doesn't. Maybe she doesn't notice. Maybe she hasn't noticed.
Bro, she is abso-fucking-lutely going to notice. I don't think she's here right now, but she's going to fucking notice. I can see she's here. I can at her real quick.
I mean,
Shows me pops up.
do we really have to let her know? No. It's just,
Shows she's in the stream. I can at her.
you don't need
Brianna,
you don't-
if you can hear me, he's
you don't
setting
have
you
to.
up.
No,
Don't trust.
you don't need to know these things. I mean,
Just don't look at your username and notice the sword icon conveniently right next to it.
I mean, that's probably just decoration. Probably just regular decoration. Means absolutely nothing. Zos. You know what? You know what? I really only have myself to blame. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, what is wrong with me? Why haven't I taken it away yet? Why is it still here?
It's like post-nut clarity.
Like, oh no,
Post-spawn clarity.
like, oh no, why did I do that?
Oh. You're gonna have like nightmares about it.
I was gonna haunt my dreams for a week.
Yeah.
Like, remember
You
when
brought
you
this upon yourself.
I remember when you made Brianna a mod? Congratulations. 100 people have now been timed out.
No.
All of them Zos.
I'm gonna file a complaint, dude. Gonna file a civil suit.
Good luck with that.
Better yet, where's HR? You gotta talk to Karen.
Oh my god. No, not Karen. She's gonna want to speak to your manager.
Oh god, but she is my manager.
Oh my god.
I want to speak to your manager.
But you are my
But
manager.
You are my manager. But you are my manager, Karen.
Oh my god, I think you might have actually made her brain break.
Dude, that'd be fucking terrifying, dude.
Oh my god.
Fucking having a manager named Karen that's actually a Karen. Holy fuck.
Oh,
Like, you're
God.
done, dude. You're cooked.
Yeah, just put in your 2 weeks. We all know how this is gonna end. Oh man, she's probably not even. She probably won't even fire you. She'll probably just keep you there just so she can scream at you.
Yeah. It's like those companies that reduce your hours little by little to try like forcing you to quit because they can't like fire you, so they basically just want to force you out.
Yeah.
Either that or she's just gonna work you into the bone, just work you.
Or
into the
or
earth,
do
you know?
or like build like some kind of paper trail to like justify firing you.
Yeah.
Like things that they had no issue with all of a sudden are like the biggest sin you could possibly commit.
Yeah. Bro was
Uh.
3 minutes late. That is basically 300 years in corporate time.
Like
Like
You-
the
you want to know
business
what,
could have crumbled if you had not shown up on time.
like you were 2 seconds late. Do you know what happens in 2 seconds? A brick could have fell out the sky in 2 seconds. Like
You know
yeah,
how many
like,
people have died within the last 2 seconds?
like millions. I'm like, man, what are you talking about? It's just fast food.
Man, this is a Wendy's.
I can assure you, nothing is gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen in 2 seconds here. The only thing
I
that's
don't know, man.
the only thing that's
A lot of
happening
shit
is
happens oh, go ahead.
like a lot of thing. The only thing happening right now is I got some banshees screaming in my face.
I was gonna say a lot of shit happens at Wendy's, man. Those 2 seconds, basically eternity.
And, you know, in a sense, you're kind of right. It is fast food. It is fast food.
So, as you know, I'm a Texan, right? I live in Texas. God
Mhm.
bless. And yeah, Whataburger, which is like our staple like fast food restaurant, is anything but fast. Every time I go there, even if the line is not busy at all, dude, I could literally be the only car in the drive-through. It's still like a 10-minute wait.
You know what,
And y-
dude? I know exactly how you feel. I know exactly how you feel. It's
Now,
like
you may be thinking, oh, they're just making your food fresh.
Yeah, motherfucker.
That shit is cold.
wait,
That is
really?
cold.
It's not even
It's
fresh.
ice. No.
It's not even. What are they doing back there?
I don't know, dude. But they sure as hell ain't fucking working, dude.
Like-
God damn.
Like, people, get off TikTok. Make the food.
They're like secretly playing like League of Legends in the back.
Oh
Like, every
man.
time someone dies, they like have to work in the kitchen for like a minute. In between their respawns, they're working on your order.
It's like, oh, cool. So not only is my food now cold, it's also extra crispy. Mm-hmm.
It's made by fucking basement dwellers.
Oh man. Well, hey, yo, you know, if that's what's going on, I don't know if there's much you can do about it. You know how League of Legends is.
Yeah.
Oh man, you're just gonna have to sit there and just take it, I guess.
Speaking of taking it, did you watch that video I sent you of the bald guy drinking the juice?
I have. Thank you for that.
YouTube randomly like suggested that to me. It was just in my recommended feed.
Oh
nice.
my god.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
YouTube continues to give me these weird ass videos because I fucking click on them. It knows, man. It's like, yeah, this motherfucker will watch it. Watch. Throws it in my way. Throws it my way. I'm like, yeah,
like,
I'll watch it. Click.
and then you're like, well, might as well show this to Tay too.
Yeah, if I gotta suffer, he's gotta suffer too.
And I do end up suffering, and then I cry myself to sleep at night.
You just reconsider your friendship with me. You're like, you know,
It's like,
every
know-
friendship has a cost. I don't know if this is worth it.
it's like, like sometimes you gotta look inside yourself and ask, What am I willing to put up with today? Not this.
Not this.
Oh man. That's how you send me some curse stuff in DMs.
Yeah.
But
But
oh
it's
my
funny,
god,
though.
it's fun.
Usually
Yeah, at
it's
least
funny.
I'll say at least it's entertaining. At least I got myself a good laugh out of it.
Oh yeah.
I
I'm actually
cringed
going through my
inside.
home feed right now.
I cringed inside out, but it's entertaining at least.
Mhm. So here's an interesting find. It's
Oh.
from a YouTube channel called Salient Bell, and the thumbnail says "Jesus saved me," and it's like Jesus hugging a VTuber, and then the video title is "My Testimony." Like YouTube's recommending me VTuber Christian testimonies now. What the fuck?
Oh wow.
Good job, Jesus. You saved some random e-girl. God bless you.
Oh man, my feed's being bombarded by a bunch of freaking cat videos. I don't know if that's saying anything. Meanwhile,
Cat
your
video? No, what kind of cat videos?
just cat videos, like videos of cats just being weird.
Oh, okay, so actual cat videos.
Yeah,
not
like actual- Yeah, like
not
actual cat.
furries or something.
No, thank goodness.
Alright.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing a cat girl, but
God damn it.
yeah, I'm just gonna let that linger.
Did you see the? Oh, hey, actually, one of your videos pops up in my home feed. Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, dude, hold on. I got a video for you. Don't worry, it's stream friendly. It's not like bad or anything. It's sad I had to put that disclaimer, but yeah.
Oh,
Here we go. The video's not long at all. You could like watch it on stream. It's 34 seconds. Is this the one?
all right.
Hold on, making sure this is the one. All right, yeah, this is the one.
All right.
Copy Discord. Where you is? There you be. Bam, there we go. This one's a banger. It's actually a fat banger.
All
dude.
right. Okay, let's
If
see.
I met this man in the alleyway, I would be terrified.
All
I would not
Alright.
want to fuck with this dude.
right, let me see if I can pull this up.
Where is Roy, by the way? I have not seen him in a bit.
He's probably busy.
Busy not being here.
Okay. I think I got it. All right, let's give
This is
this
like one
a
of those.
watch then.
Oh, look at that cute little window.
See what you've done. I don't know
Firefox?
who
Oh
you
no.
are. I don't know where you are, but you may want to start changing your ways. Or changing your name.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, yeah,
You might wanna
that's
start changing your ways or changing your name. And then it drops the fucking beat. It's like, oh
oh
my god,
man,
let's go. That dude's a
cold.
savage.
Oh wow,
He may be,
cold.
he, he may be an old man, but like, if I meet him in the fucking alleyway, nah, dude. Hell no, I'm running.
For real, right? Oh man, yeah, you're right. That was a banger.
Yeah, dude, he goes hard.
Oh wow.
So for those who don't know who that man is, his name is Pat Collins. He is a reporter for some random ass like local news station, and he's been doing that shit for like 30 plus years. And yeah, he's known for some very creative journalism. So like the line that he dropped just now, like shit like that is common for him.
Oh wow.
Like he just drops like one-liners, or there's a news report about like a teenager running around the city in a banana suit. So he actually like interviews the fucking teenager while like they're wearing a banana suit, but he's wearing a grape outfit.
Oh
So they're
wow.
both dressed up as fruit while they're doing this like interview. He just does like the craziest shit.
Awesome.
But like, yeah, so he's just like this really wacky ass reporter.
Oh wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, he's some like wholesome old white guy, you know, just doing his job, man. He totally loves what he does.
Oh wow. Oh boy. All right. I think I'm probably going to wrap up the stream in a little bit. Honestly, I went on for longer. Went on longer today than I thought I was. I originally intended to go on for at least about an hour, but hey, we actually had some some pretty cool things to talk about. So
Yeah, I mean, I'm scrolling through YouTube looking for videos, but yeah, just see if I can find anything else. But yeah, dude, today was interesting. The Dragon Ball shit lost me a little bit, but that's just because I don't know anything about Dragon Ball. And I swear to God, if I hear any more about Boba, or what the fuck his name was, Bolden, I
Boo.
don't know. Boo, there you go. Yeah, if I hear anything more about that Mario ghost, I'm out.
Okay. Well, in that
Dude,
case,
imagine a fucking.
buckle up. I got something else for you.
Oh god.
Okay, so so that creature's name is Boo. The person who released him from his prison, his name is Bobbity.
Wait, you didn't hear it, did you?
Wait, what?
Oh my god, you didn't fucking hear it. So, do you not hear when people leave calls in Discord?
Oh, what the?
So, no, because you're like, his name is Boo. And then, like, I immediately press the leave button, which
Oh
does,
my
like,
god!
So, like, when if you
No,
were to
I
watch
didn't.
it-
I actually didn't hear it. What the heck?
Yeah,
I'm
so
over here.
if, like, assuming the stream picked it up, if you were to watch it, it'd be like, and his name is Boo.
Oh.
Just instantly. I joined back
Oh
like
my
2
god.
seconds later.
Oh man, I hope my stream picked that up. That would be amazing. Okay, cool. So you didn't. That means you didn't hear what I said next.
Well, I heard something about like the prison and then the dude's name. But yeah, like that middle section I technically didn't get. But I was only gone for like 2 seconds. I just did it for a dramatic effect. But I don't know, if you didn't hear it then damn, that's rough.
Oh man. I mean, I got music playing in my ears, so it probably drowned it out.
Ah, damn. That's
That probably explains it. Dang. I'm probably gonna hear it once I go back over the stream.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Yeah, guy's name is Boo, and guy who released him from his prison's name is Bobbity.
Bobbity. I feel
And-
like his friends just call him Bobby.
That's not even the crazy part. Bobbity's dad's name is Bibbity.
I-
Put it together.
Oh. God, dude, it sounds like Bibbidi and Bobbidi would sound like if they're like brothers. You know, like, hey, I'm Bibbidi, I'm Bobbidi. You know, together we're Bibbidi Bobbidi.
And this
you
is
know?
Boo.
Like, yeah, Boo's like the shrimp of the family, you know, or the like black sheep.
Oh,
I'm
my
Bibbidi,
God.
I'm Bobbidi, and it's like, or not shrimp, fuck. God damn it.
Okay.
Didn't mean
I
to say
think this-
shrimp.
Okay, I think this Dragon Ball talk is taking its toll. Oh man.
He's gonna forever be known as shrimp to me.
I mean, he's about as
Oh.
I mean, he's about as pink as a shrimp, so I mean that,
Damn.
that name kind of fits.
Wait, are they the characters that are like really fat and it looks like they have like ice cream like swirls for a head and they're like pinkish like bubblegum?
Yeah. That's
Oh my
that's
God.
Boo. Matter of fact, I'm
Goddamn
pretty
shit.
sure. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I might have sent you a video about Boo like a long time ago. He turned someone into a cookie and ate them.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's
Ew.
his ability. He can turn people into cookie or candy, ice cream, whatever he really wants, really, and then eat you. You really think about it, that's a terrible way to go.
If you think about it, these people, man, they got some fucking problems. They have some trauma. They're, you know, turning people into fucking cookies and eating them. Imagine how that character's family feels. Like, damn, everyone's is like mentally fucked up, you know?
Oh man.
Like, holy shit.
Oh boy, and
That's how you create a villain right there, dude.
that's not even getting to what he did when he was a Super Boo. He didn't even eat. He didn't. I mean, yeah, he
Oh.
ate. Yeah, he ate people, but he oh boy, how can I put this? Super Boo was promised a fight with
Uh-oh.
someone really strong, and he was told that the fighter isn't ready yet, and Boo was getting very impatient. He was getting very impatient. And so Piccolo, the Green Namekian, he said, "Listen, there are still plenty of people. There's still plenty of people down there on Earth that you haven't killed yet. Maybe you can do that while the fighter's getting ready." And all Boo did was smile. Then he walked around the lookout, trying to find out how many people there really were left on Earth. And then afterwards, he raised his hand and shot out billions of energy blasts that killed every single human on Earth. And then afterwards, he just said, "There, I just exterminated every last person on Earth. Now bring out the fighter." Like, oh boy. All right. Well, you guys got a problem on your hands. You guys got one heck of a problem on your hands. Oh boy, that's one thing Dragon Ball knows how to do. They know how to make some insane villains. And they're not even the type of villains that have like any sort of they don't have like some sad backstory or something that make you sympathize with them. No, they're just horrible people. Oh boy. But yeah, I think that'll conclude my my Boo talk for now. Also, I'm just now noticing you pinned a comment.
What you mean?
Yeah, the don't look at let's say don't look at your username.
Yeah, I put that like 20 minutes ago. Like, that was a while ago, dude.
Oh man, yeah, the chat box that I'm using on OBS isn't the same one that I've been using in previous streams, so it doesn't let me know when someone's pinned something.
Gotcha.
The only way I can tell is if I'm actually looking at the stream, like the actual chat box on the stream.
Gotcha.
Thankfully,
Yeah, I can't find any videos, man. I can't. YouTube's being normal. God damn it. It's making
oh
me look
man, no one wants to look.
It's making me look like a normie. Motherfucker.
Oh man, I thought you were a normie.
No, I'm a simp.
Oh, that. Never mind. All right, never mind. Yeah, that's right.
I don't know. Fucking the internet is like turbo, like it's full of just turbo gooners nowadays, dude. So if anything, being a turbo simp is kind of the norm, you know?
You know, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Oh, here's
Hey,
a video.
Sure, I'm a simp too.
I have an acquired taste. I mean, there's this Department of Health base or like public safety. They're gonna try eliminating all artificial dyes in American food by 2026. That's cool. No more red dye 40, which is like actually known to fucking kill you. And red dye 40 is in like everything. Like, well, not everything, but a lot of shit. Like, if you ever eaten like Cheez-Its or anything that ever needed like a red food flavoring, or not flavoring, coloring, yeah, odds are red dye 40's in it, and that shit is like turbo fucking cancer waiting to happen.
Ooh.
Yeah, so have you ever actually looked into like food dyes and other preservatives that are like in food?
No, I haven't. I probably should, but
So like extracts from like tar, jet fuel, de-icing agents for like jet planes, stuff that keeps like the windshields from icing up, all kinds of crazy shit is like in food nowadays. That's why I try not eating out as much.
oh man.
Or like buying as much like junk food. And like, you know, alternatively you could buy organic, right? Well, organic is expensive, and even then, like, there's many tiers of like organic foods, and honestly, half of them aren't even truly like organic.
Yeah.
So it's like way America is, it's kind of a pain in the dick to actually get like clean, healthy food, you know? Like, it's just so much cheaper to get heavily processed slop, and it's like it sucks, but it is what it is, man.
You gotta have those burgers and hot dogs and fries.
Yeah, I don't eat hot dogs anymore. Whenever I found out what was in them, I was just like, nah, I can't. Fuck that.
Yeah, yeah,
Like I can't, dude. Like I mean, don't get me wrong, they taste good, but
yeah. And I'm
I
pretty
I
sure.
don't want to put all that in me.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I know what they're, I know what's in them. Not really gonna stop me though. Not really gonna stop me
Yeah,
though because they do taste good, especially if you know how to fix them up.
Yeah, there's just certain things that aren't worth it, you know.
Yeah, yeah, I hear you.
Like I can live, life without like a hot dog, but something like a burger, you can make burgers in a way that's, I mean, burgers are never really good for you, right? But you can make burgers in a way that's like
That's-
not gonna give you turbo cancer or some like covered in like preservatives and shit. Like you can make fresh, like more clean or whole burgers. And I'm
Yeah,
not even talking about like veggie burgers or something. I'm talking about just like actual beef, you know?
yeah, like just like it's still bad for you, but it's not as bad for
Yeah, but if you look at something like hot dogs, just by design, like they are just awful.
you.
It's like, yeah, I can live my life without a hot dog, you know? But something like a burger or chicken, nah, like I need that shit.
Yeah.
Like I love chicken, dude. I absolutely love chicken. Real,
Oh yeah.
like fried, I don't care. Like that shit's good.
Baked. Are you a fan of like baked chicken?
Baked, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Walmart sells rotisserie chicken, like a whole. I mean, it's not like a massive chicken, but it's a whole like rotisserie chicken.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like not even $5, and it's actually not bad. Like my partner and I, we can get easily like 2 or 3 days worth of meals out of it.
Yeah.
For maybe like $5. Like that's infinitely better than going to like Whataburger and spending $27 for one meal.
Uh
Like for that money, those chickens could last us a whole fucking week
huh.
or close to it.
Uh huh.
They're actually really good. Like I'm normally not a fan of like Walmart's pre-made, or like their like pre-made foods and shit, but like
Sometimes they hit.
they're pre. Yeah, they do. Like they're pre-prepared stuff. I said pre-made, but really it's like prepared. But yeah, it's actually not bad. Tired though. You ready to go in a second?
Yeah. Actually, I'm about to go ahead and end the stream for tonight, anyways.
Yeah, that sounds good. Good stream though.
Yeah.
We can definitely play something next time if you're down for it. Golf with friends or something else, whatever.
Yeah. I think in the meantime, I might after the stream, I might torture myself with some more MR.
Oh god.
Yeah. I'm
If you want
staying.
to play Fortnite, we could play that. Cause the season's getting ready to end.
Oh yeah, that's right. I mean, why not? We can. I mean, we got a few games we can play together, whether golf with friends or Fortnite. What the heck? I think next time we can play Fortnite if you're down.
Right.
Why
Wait,
not?
Cartoon Network's making a comeback? I didn't even know that it left.
Oh yeah, that's right. Cartoon Network is bringing back a classic cartoon. They're bringing back. It's only going to be for a limited time, but hopefully they'll see the surge in popularity and try to keep it around longer. They're bringing back Duck Dodgers.
Gotcha. Cause like I see, a YouTube video and it's like, we are so back, and it's the Cartoon Network logo, and the video title is Cartoon Network confirms massive comeback. And I was like, I didn't even know Cartoon Network was kind of gone, or like I knew they weren't like doing as well as they used to, but I didn't think
Yeah,
they were,
like Yeah,
that
like
bad a
Cartoon.
shape.
Yeah, Cartoon Network is Cartoon Network still it's still going. It's just not as it's just not as good as it used to be. They've been kind of struggling trying to they've been kind of struggling with their stuff. Seems like they have this checkered past thing that runs for like an hour. I kind of wish it was a little bit longer, where they would just show cartoons from back in the early 2000s.
Well, I mean, wasn't what was that one network that Cartoon Network had? That,
Boomerang.
like it was just, yeah, wasn't that basically that? Like obviously, you know,
Yeah, it was, but
obviously it wasn't
then-
2000 cartoons, but the whole idea was like you had a channel or like a program that would run like classic cartoons for
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden they started putting a whole bunch of new modern cartoons on there, like Teen Titans Go.
Yeah, that's not really the point of Boomerang then. That's dumb.
I think, but from what I've been seeing though, it seems like they're starting to put, you know, the the classic retro cartoons from the early 2000s back on there, and like if you tune in like late at night, you'll see they'll have Tom and Jerry and the Flintstones. You know, obviously those are like not 2000s. They're way past that, way beyond that.
Yeah, definitely older. I mean, that's
mhm.
cool though.
Yeah, they got the Powerpuff Girls, not the 2016 one, but the one from the 2000s. Yeah,
I
yeah.
cannot believe that they were gonna make a live action Powerpuff Girls. Like, I'm so glad we
Yeah.
never got that series.
Yeah, I had to show you that because wow, we dodged a bullet. Oh man,
Yeah, for sure.
we dodged a big bullet there because man, oh man, oh man. What were they thinking?
I don't fucking know, but yeah.
Great question.
I,
They weren't. They weren't thinking at
I
all.
mean, they were thinking something. Whatever it was fucking cursed, you know.
Yeah. Oh god, it's drunk bubble. Like, come on.
I can't, dude. That shit's so stupid.
Like just saying that alone was just the dumbest thing I've ever said.
Yeah, or like, was it? No, Buttercup? No. Bubbles, Blossom, Buttercup. Yeah, Buttercup like joins the military to become a real hero. And it's like, what
It's
the
like,
fuck? A
and
real
they-
hero? Just like, what the fuck?
I mean, and God, like you said, I'm so glad they canceled that. It never saw the light of day, and they were scrambling trying to get rid of anyone posting the
Yep.
trailer.
I mean, hell,
Right.
I would cover it up too. I would do my best to keep that a secret. I mean, if
Yeah,
I was
lock that
the
away.
mastermind behind that, like, fuck no, I'd be too embarrassed. Like, yeah, that was a dark time in my life. I was hooked on Adderall. We don't really talk about that era of my life, so
I
we're
was
just gonna.
I was in a dark
forget
place. I was in a dark place. I had a severe lapse in judgment. I'm currently growing, and
I'm
something
going to
YouTuber
therapy.
apology.
My therapist suggested that I don't make this show, so
Oh
yeah, I'm just gonna
man.
pretend it doesn't exist, which technically didn't because it never released.
Yeah, you're right. Technically, it doesn't exist, but it could have.
It's just a half abort. It's like a fucking half aborted fetus, you know.
Oh
Yeah, dude.
man, yeah.
That show, dude, I can't. Oh. Then they're not remastering. They're bringing back Gumball, like the Amazing World of Gumball.
Oh,
and
really?
I really hope, yeah, and I hope they don't fuck it up.
I
Like,
hope
that
so
is
too,
one of
because
my favorite cartoons of all time. Not
Yeah,
like
'cause,
anime,
like-
but like regular cartoon.
yeah, because like Gumball always has something good going with it.
Yeah.
Man, what was that one? What was that one episode? I think it was called The Joy. Like that was like,
Oh,
That was-
the like zombie one.
yeah, that was like legitimately creepy.
Yeah,
I was like,
shit.
wow,
That shit was wild.
like wow, they really outdid themselves on that one.
Yeah, rarely ever did Gumball have like a bad episode. Most of them were like good or bangers.
Yeah,
Like very rarely did you ever have an episode that was just like, that kind of sucked, or it was okay. Like that was
Yeah.
rare.
and even if it did,
Usually it was like it was good at the very least, or just a banger.
yeah, and even if it was bad, it was you would still call it like not. It was still pretty good.
Yeah,
Right.
it wasn't like just absolutely horrendous. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, it wasn't like a stain on the show that
Yeah.
would live on in infamy.
Yeah, it would just be something you could just shrug your shoulders at, like, well, that was an episode.
Yeah, at worst, it was just a forgettable episode.
Hmm.
Which, like, I'd rather that be the worst. Just like, I don't really remember it. Oh, yeah, I remember that episode. It was okay. And you just kind of move on.
Yeah, like if
Instead
the
of,
worst,
like,
if
oh my
yeah, like if the worst you can say about an episode is, it was okay, then that's a pretty still pretty good. It's a pretty good show.
Yeah. Especially when the bar on pretty much all the other episodes are really high. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I love Gumball, dude. I think the show started falling off for me when, like, I think towards the end there, it started kind of declining, like, slowly but surely, when they, what was her name? Leslie, the ice cream girl?
Yeah.
Susie?
Yeah, I
Her name
think
was Susie.
I think it might have been, I think Susie was the with the realistic mouth thing. I think it was Leslie. I think Leslie was the I think.
No,
Actually,
Leslie
wait,
was
hang
the
on,
flower.
Hang on, let me look that up actually.
Leslie is the flower.
Okay,
I was gonna look at Amazing World of Gumball characters.
okay, it says Sarah.
Sarah. Okay, so close enough. Yeah, the moment that Sarah became like a more prominent character is to me when the show just started falling off. Because I hate that fucking character. She's so obnoxious. She's obnoxious. She derails the show. Like anytime she's in an episode, she just completely derails the episode.
She's like really obsessive too, isn't she?
Yeah, well, like their excuse for that is like the first episode where she's like formally introduced.
Mm-hmm.
Gumball, Darwin, and her sitting at a lunch table, like in the cafeteria, and she's like, "Oh, what kind of like friendship duo are we gonna have? Like, what kind of friend am I gonna be? Am I gonna be like the wild, kooky one? Am I gonna be like the dark, mysterious
Yeah.
friend, or am I gonna be like the super supportive one, or maybe I'll be the like stalker, creepy, obsessive friend?" And then Gumball's just like, "Sure, whatever, like, yeah, whatever." Like clearly he is not listening to her. He's just kind of like, yeah, okay, cool. Like clearly he's not paying attention.
Yeah.
And then she takes that as confirmation, so she then on like there on out decides to be the fucking creepy, like obsessive one. And it's like,
Yeah.
really, you're gonna have this whole character's personality be based off of like one passive sure, yeah, whatever comment? Like, really? That's the equivalent of being like, that's great, dear. Oh, that's nice. Like, he just gave her one of those, and she's like, oh, well, that's gonna be my personality now. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, really? Like, I hate her character, dude. She's so fucking obnoxious. Like, her voice, her mannerisms, like, she just, anytime she's in an episode, she just makes it, like, about her and her weird, like, she's literally your stereotypical like fan fiction writer. She writes all these like,
Right.
fiction as like a turbo gooner. It's just like the worst of like the stereotypical like fan fiction writer that like everyone despises because of her
Uh-huh.
age. Yeah, she's literally the living embodiment of the stereotype. And like anytime she's in an episode, when I cannot stress this enough, she just derails it so hard.
Yeah.
I cannot stand her character. Every other character I like,
Mhm.
or at the very least, I'm just like,
Like,
alright.
like they're tolerable.
Like, I don't think there's really any character in the show that I'm like, ugh, I cannot stand you. I do not like you as a character. She is the only one,
Ugh.
and she's so bad. It's so. I just hate her character. I love the show though,
Oh man,
but they start
yeah.
introducing her in the latter seasons, and she just fucking. She was a detriment. Like,
Yeah, like,
I
she did-
don't think she should have been the show.
Yeah, like she definitely doesn't strike me as the type of character that should be like part of the cast, like part of the main cast.
Not
Like-
as much as she is, you know.
Yeah.
Because like at first she's kind of a background character.
Yeah,
But then
like
she's like in an episode or two, but just kind of like a side character. And then like suddenly she's just thrown into the spotlight, and she's in like way more episodes as like one of the main characters.
yeah, it's
like,
almost
then she
like
should be.
it's almost like what they did with Mr. Crocker and the Fairly Odd Parents. Like he was. Like, he was kind of there in some episodes, but then all of a sudden later in the series he's everywhere. So much
Yeah,
so much
'cause
so
he-
that they basically put in a kid that's basically him.
Yeah,
So,
because he used to
yeah.
be basically just like your Saturday morning cartoon. They didn't really he didn't have really any depth. They never
Mhm.
explored his character, but he was just there as a plot device.
Mhm.
Timmy wants to has some crazy wish or whatever, which obviously causes shenanigans, and then Crocker's there to bust him, right?
Yeah.
But beyond being just like a plot device, just a villain that keeps the show like the plot moving forward, that was it. But then later on, like they really started like digging deep into his character. And in some ways, it was neat, but I
Mhm.
feel like they kind of went a little too far with it, you know?
Yeah. Like how he was like how he had Cosmo and Wanda before Timmy did.
You know, it's just like, what the fuck? Like, it's so random, you know?
Yeah. I'm just gonna say it. Fairly Odd Parents definitely should have ended with Channel Chasers. That was like the perfect way to end the show. Like,
Yeah.
like
the
it,
moment
like
Poof
it,
was born, it was over.
oh yeah. Oh man, yeah. Like man, Channel Chasers had the perfect ending, showing years later with Timmy grown up. He's got kids. Looks at a picture of himself as a kid, and normally you would see Cosmo and Wanda in the fishbowl next to him, but they just look like regular fish now, symbolizing he's
Yeah.
grown up now. Like that was the perfect way to end it. That was the perfect way to end the series, but then they just kept going. Now we got Poof. Then we had Sparky for a little bit, but people hated him so much they wrote him out the show.
Just to replace him with an even worse character.
Yeah.
Well, I forgot what her name is, but
uh,
like she was
Chloe.
even worse.
Chloe.
Yeah, she basically just hijacks the show.
Oh yeah.
Like that's the problem with like a lot of these shows. They start off amazing. And you can tell when the writers initially created the show, it's probably some like overarching plot or story, right? Like clearly they had some plan with it.
Mm-hmm.
But like the show was so popular that like you can tell that the executives were like, no, you need to keep this going. Like this is a money printing machine. You cannot let this end. Like we need to squeeze as much money out of this franchise possible. So then the writers have to like extend it probably beyond their original vision, and then you can tell because after like a certain point, the quality just tanks.
Yeah, it tanked
feel like-
hard in the last season.
Or just the last few, right? And I feel
Oh,
like that's the
yeah.
way it is for a lot of shows.
Mhm.
Like it's just they had an original vision, and then what do you do after you reach that end, or you're reaching towards the end, and the executives are like, no, you got to keep going. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
This doesn't make this money, Like, you got to add more characters. You need to add this and blah blah blah. You got to keep it going. And it's like, well, fuck, we didn't really make the show for that,
Yeah.
Like that wasn't
Yeah.
in our original scope. So how do you make it expand it without it blowing up in your face?
Yeah. I also I hated Chloe's reasoning for having to share the fairies with Timmy. Like,
Yeah.
apparently she's so helpful that she ends up causing problems for people. That's
Which means she's not really helpful. Here, give me 1 minute.
Hmm. Oh boy, yeah. Yeah, it's a crying shame. Crying shame when good cartoons run on for so long only to become, what they are now. They start off strong. They reach that point where, all right, we've done all we could do. But then, unfortunately, sometimes the show just keeps going and going and going until it's barely a shell of its former self. A lot of good shows go down that route, unfortunately. Fairly Odd Parents being the most unfortunate case, because it could have ended beautifully, but it just kept going. Kind of crazy too, because I don't know. It was maybe I want to say it's probably not as successful as SpongeBob, but way up there, way up there. And they're gonna. I'm not even gonna get into SpongeBob. They're gonna milk that show until the network ceases to exist. I feel like that's like the only show they got running now. Everything else just gets thrown to Netflix or something. Which is unfortunate because you have so many good bangers that could be on Nickelodeon, and yet they just kind of disregard it because it doesn't pull in the same numbers as the Talking Yellow Sponge. You got moneymakers here. Avatar, The Last Airbender. What? Glitch Techs. Just to name a couple. What else? What else? Harvey Beaks. These were decent. These were really good. These were really good shows. Granted, Avatar: The Last Airbender, came out when Nickelodeon was still in a pretty good spot. Not saying that they're in a bad spot now. I mean, financially, they're still doing pretty decent. It's just that in terms of their lineup, not great. The lineup isn't exactly great. And it's really crazy when you think about it. Like, long time ago, like, they had such a diverse lineup. They have such a diverse lineup of shows. Like, you would have like Angry Beavers, you have Hey Arnold, Chalk Zone, Rocco's Modern Life.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
My partner just got home, so I had to help her bring stuff in. But
Okay.
I'm gonna head off because of the pack, so I'm gonna spend some time with her. So I'll see
Okay.
you, man.
All right. I'll see you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But yeah, it really is a shame. It really is a shame. Like, seeing Nickelodeon become a shadow of its former self. Not even just a shell, but like just a shadow. You had all these. Yeah, you went from Nickelodeon went from having all these different shows, from Rocco's Modern Life to Hey Arnold, Angry Beavers, Chalk Zone, Rocco's Modern Life, Avatar: The Last Airbender, Fairly Odd Parents, so many different shows. And now they're basically relying on just one to keep the network afloat. Maybe they wouldn't have to rely on one if they would stop shoving all the others onto another streaming service. Just saying. Just saying. Maybe don't try to snuff out new shows before they get a chance to walk. Be surprised how far that'll take you. But anyways, I think that's gonna do it for the streaming for tonight. Had a lot of cool things to talk about. Played Punch Out for a little bit and then slowly forgot about it. I'm still on the pause screen. Thankfully, they got the screensaver up there, so we're good. Anyways, I want to thank y'all so much for watching. I didn't really intend on doing a stream today, but hey, I went ahead and did it, and you know what? Had a lot of fun. Nonetheless. Let's see. What is today? Today's Saturday. All right. I'll probably be back on Monday. Tomorrow I'm gonna try doing something for my YouTube channel tomorrow, and hopefully I can get it off the ground and working hopefully by Tuesday, maybe. I don't know. Depends on how fast I work. If all goes well, heck, I might even be able to get a video or two out sooner. We'll just have to see. But anyways, thanks again for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Take care and have a good night, everybody.